And we're back with more Alice in Wonderland via Kingdom Hearts. Because I totally didn't mix those things up. No, we're not playing a game known as Alice in Wonderland. We're playing Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's keep going. Yes. But yeah, the hope is to beat Wonderland today. And move on to the Colosseum eventually. Aw, you got his 15 minutes of fame in the camera. Maybe he wanted to take a selfie.
So, you know, I told you I've been playing Stardew Valley a little bit more lately.
Yep.
The person I've been playing with has got this, he really hates the character Jill. And he gives her the most annoying California girl accent you've ever heard. Whenever he's pretending to be her. Like, it's bad. And just listening to him talk like her, it's in this voice that he keeps imagining her is freaking hilarious.
So this was the Valley Girl sort of question mark accent thing, right? Or is it something totally different?
Total Valley.
Oh.
But like in a real snotty way. Not like the cute Cher Clueless kind of way.
Yeah. I can see that being very frustrating. I mean, even intentionally,
but
there are limits.
Like, he's impersonating Paris Hilton. That annoying.
Is it a good thing that I've never heard her speak, so I don't have any gauge of what that actually sounds like?
Actually, yes, that's phenomenal. Good for you.
Thank God. I knew swearing off American culture would be a good thing someday.
Oh.
Yes, seriously, I don't even watch TV anymore.
I don't watch TV either.
Yeah, the most I'll do is like if I go to my parents, they'll have Pluto TV and just have a bunch of channels, or we'll watch some Marvel movies together, or Mando. You know, like Mando is like the only show I'll just watch anymore. It's like I remember we were talking about Game of Thrones, and it was like I had you give me a primer on it, and we were just having just jokes about it. And I was just there going, I have nothing to go on except a couple of the actors, but that's a good thing.
I mean, I could literally sit here and just start telling you all of Game of Thrones. You're gonna get more, with every word that comes out of my mouth. You're horrible, gross.
No, to be fair, and again, I'm trying to do this as an aside, not as a rant. Is because I told you a couple of days ago about the whole why is Final Fantasy 16 like super like racy and whatever. They did an interview of what they did as their inspiration, and the guy basically said, the creative director basically said, well, I was watching Game of Thrones and I had us all watch it and, you know, kind of get ideas and whatever, and I'm sitting here going, no, I bet if I had watched Game of Thrones, I could pick up on every single thing you're gonna try and do, but because I haven't, I get to go into it completely blind, thinking, you know what, this could be the most badass thing ever. Because I understand it, like creativity, like you need, because we were talking about tropes in the last episode.
As long as he doesn't throw in the trope of the incest twins, I'm fine.
Yeah, that would.
Or the trope of the guy who tries to take power for himself in a place that he shouldn't be trying to take power, ends up having to spend the rest of his life as a eunuch.
But again, I think there's a disconnect between what a trope can be versus what a jumping off point can be in creativity, because not everything can be everything. I know on a short scale, like if I'm doing like a D&D thing, like if I come up with an idea, I was like, oh, here's like a funny little section of things we could do for like a combat scenario. I watch a TV show or an anime or a movie, and it's like, okay, well, I could gear that towards what I'm doing in this part of said whatever, because it fits. I think it's if you take something wholesale and it's just playing beat for beat like everything else, but you don't have the character cachet, because again, I've said characters are what make things work in stories, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Game of Thrones ended up having the character count to be able to get away with what it did. And that's literally, I think, the only reason it had such a high character count was because the guy who wrote it got a little murder happy with his cast of characters. Like, oh, wait a minute, what am I going to write for shock value today? I know, the hero's going to die. Everybody that you think is the hero is going to die.
Well, yeah, and because we were talking about the tropes, and you referenced something like Fruits Basket, which gave, like, it was stock, but it worked for the characters that were involved, right? Because these are things that we've seen before, but they do them in a different enough way because you know what the characters that are there could do. It's when we're doing this scene because every other thing does the same scene. So we're not changing a thing, we're not altering a thing, we're just doing it. And I'm not saying subversion, because you don't have to subvert expectations. That's something that happens in, say, wrestling. Like, they're doing stories too. And there's a criticism there. It's like, well, don't be so specifically obvious with the answer, or don't have that guy win or that guy win. No, you can do the obvious if you've done the prep work. Speaking of prep work, that guy's not happy. But and if their prep work was, hey, we saw this show that was super popular, let's take some inspiration from that and add it to our story, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure Kingdom Hearts had a lot to go on, because they had crib sheets of, hey, we're in Wonderland, hey, we're in Tron, hey, we're in whatever, you know. They're not telling you every single beat for beat retelling of Wonderland. You know, they're giving you, she got kidnapped, we're seeing the Cheshire Cat, we're doing, you know, because Kingdom Hearts still has its own story to tell.
Yep. It's just working the characters into that story.
Yeah. And there were instances, I'd say, in, like, Dream Drop Distance where, like, I'd say, like, it felt like selling you the property a little bit more than, oh, this is Kingdom Hearts telling you the story. Tron Legacy, I think, came out or was coming out or whatever. So they had a lot of scenes coming out, like, in the game was almost like 5 minutes of those characters talking. It wasn't even Sora or Riku. And I was like, am I watching the movie right now? Or does the game subtly want me to start watching Tron Legacy?
That's ridiculous.
No. Yeah. In this game, it's like at most 2 or 3 minutes, right? You see some villains, you see some plot points, you see some stuff, but it's not too bad. And again, that was a one-time occurrence. I bring that up because that was an exception to the rule. Because I like me some Jeff Bridges, and I like the guy who was trying to portray Jeff Bridges. I think it was, Fred Taskatour or something. It was like, but it felt like the game was giving me a crib sheet of the movie, but it turned into the movie. I remember the same thing happening with Pirates of the Caribbean. I told you how they did, like, the entire Barbossa scene in the cabin with same thing. It's a cool scene, and for that I can understand it, but it still veers into, is this still Kingdom Hearts, or are you showing me the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Like, where is the story? Same thing happens. If you try to veer too much into your cliches, you forget what you're actually trying to do. But again, I think Cage balances two pretty well between all of the different aspects they're trying to do. So it's like, I'll live.
Yeah.
This room's all fancy and upside down in here.
Come on!
Oh man, stop being in front. Damn it. Yeah. Ooh, high potion.
Okay.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, it's this thing. Plop. Ooh! Stuff is happening, love it.
And then, see this little guy up here. Now he's down there, and that book is finally popped up.
Cool.
Which is what I had been trying to check earlier.
Whee!
That's why I didn't want to light the torches up on the ceiling just yet. Oh.
Give me an elixir. Give me an elixir. Game.
And that one, what's a potion?
Here!
Take all that stuff. Those things I think were thunder.
Here!
Uh-huh.
Ooh, money. Look at all the money.
Yeah, and those want you to cast thunder on them, and then they give you a chest.
So that'll be a little later. Whee! More of you guys?
And when I move this teddy bear over to the next chair, that clock will pop up and there'll be a door in it. I think. Or I can move it aside to uncover a door. So what I need now is to get back to...
Whee! It's so high up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Goofy, should I jump? I don't know, Sora. It's a bit high. I'd say you break your knees. Ah! Nope. You think Sora would ever be a skydiver?
Yeah, he probably would.
He sounds like one of those types of people. Not necessarily a risk taker, but if somebody suggested it to him, he'd be like, oh yeah, it's so awesome!
He is never one to turn down a dare.
No. I bet Riku would be mean and like, as he would do the thing like Waka did on Fantasy, where he just slowly walks behind him, and Tidus is looking underneath, he just pushes him off. He's like, bye! I could totally see Riku just doing that. They go skydiving or whatever, and Riku just pushes him off. And then he jumps too, because of course Riku would jump too.
Waka's just such an ass.
Yeah. Yes, Waka is an ass. So much of an ass that he took the entire hair gel industry and ruined it. Took them out of business.
Wow. Oh, more Heartless.
Yay.
Wait a minute. I just remembered what I was trying to do.
Yeah. We're going back to some rooms. Yeah.
Going back to the room now that it's right side up.
Oh, I see the book.
Uh-huh.
Come on. I want to drink the funny stuff. Let me drink the funny stuff. It's probably Kool-Aid. It's totally Kool-Aid.
Alright. So, first off... Oh, wait. Now I can go on with the end of it.
Cool.
Which is to come in here and light the torches.
Ah. I see.
Did I just smack Goofy in the ass?
Sora, I didn't know you liked me that way.
I don't.
Whoa. That's fine. I did have a wife once, so it's not a problem. I still remember you'd have like a barrel or a bucket, and Goofy would accidentally get in the way, and you just whapped him. And the second time, I think it was the Monstro, you said Goofy deserved it.
Yeah, I did.
It's like the first time she did it, it was on accident. It's like, did I just throw it at him?
Like, did I just hit Goofy? And then the next time it happens, I'm like, Goofy, get the fuck out of the way. He deserves what he gets.
Yeah, because I think he pushed you off a cliff or something.
I forgot what the hell he did, but then when the next time I hit him, I'm like, he deserves what he gets.
Yeah, he totally like pushed you off of a platform or something in Monstro, and it was just like, whoops. Yeah, because you can't rely on AI. It's too dim. Make it brighter. One more lamp that you need to light. Well, gee, it's right there. All the lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. They'll arise in this room, but somewhere else. Shadows might go after that doorknob, too. Ooh, spooky. So that's a hint. And it looks like we're getting to the boss.
Yep.
Shouldn't be that bad. It's Mr. Gangly McGangly's and weirdo, but
We go into a boss fight.
Yeah, boss fights are fun. Yes. Except when they hit hard. I don't like it when they hit hard.
This fight will be over before you know it.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I will give Kingdom Hearts some credit though. Later boss fights can get really painful sometimes. You'll have a better view from higher up.
Okay.
Is this cat trying to hit on me? Because it's really, really weird. Like, it's getting really, like, all your hints are just weird. Stop being weird, Cheshire Cat. You're too weird. Oh, well. Cats are cute. Why can't we have the kitty we saw with the... He was holding a stuffed fish. Why can't we have that cat? That's a lot of potions. Probably gonna need all of them.
I'm making sure they each have a couple and that I have a few. Because sometimes you cannot count on them to heal me.
Yeah.
They'll heal themselves. But I also don't want them dying right away either. Ugh. Okay.
I'm stretching just like the cat. Ah, the shadows should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. So yeah, I think with this guy you gotta hit him in the kneecaps. You don't look happy.
Come on!
I had gotten Scan, remember? I don't have Scan yet. Oh, I haven't even equipped any abilities either. I've gotten a few and I haven't equipped anything yet.
Doing pretty well despite that. Those steroids work pretty well.
Come on! Come on!
Stupid, lanky, arm flailing, two-man, carnival, barking. I don't even know what to describe this guy. Weird. Befitting Wonderland.
Yeah.
Hey, don't run away. Meanie, let Lee strike you. She's worked hard on this. I'm gonna fight some barrels soon. She wants to take out some aggression on you first.
For real.
No, seriously, we're not making up how much bullshit this barrel. The people who know. Anyway, this guy's dead.
Hope it wouldn't be too much trouble.
Oh. Freeze horn.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
He's like me right now. I just want to sleep.
What was that?
You hear that? Sounds like something closed. Gummy ain't like the others, no sir.
Okay, I'll hold on to it.
Nav Gummy, yeah, Gummy, yeah. Oh, splendid, you're quite the hero. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone off with the shadows into darkness.
No.
No.
Let's go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world.
Well, we gotta go to a save point to return to our ship. Save points are awesome. Yay.
Keep accidentally hitting the X button. X slows you down.
Yes, as if anybody couldn't tell, I'm kind of skittish when it comes to noises and extra stuff. Some streamers and some YouTubers don't mind like belching and burping and not so much swearing. I love swearing, but bodily fluids and
You're like,
burping.
I love swearing.
I was like, yeah, swearing is fun. But yeah, making like belching noises, and, it's just kind of uncouth and unsavory, and like, so I try to avoid it if possible.
It's also kind of rude.
Yeah. I try to stop the sneezes, like you heard the sneezes that end up happening. Like I've sneezed that way for years. It's very loud and very violent. But there are times, and I guess sneezing is different. Like burping is usually voluntary. Sneezing sometimes not so much. And because I like to mute when I want to cough or something, but that's not always the case. So. I think it's just a nicety to have, like not being a bit of a prude or a rude person or whatever on camera. It's just nice sometimes. Not always, but not, it filters in, I think. And I think both of us kind of veer on the nice side.
Mm-hmm.
I called myself a PG-13 streamer once. I was like, that's a new term. I like that.
Leon's probably at the underground cavern. He trains there a lot. You know, the channel in the alleyway is connected to the cavern. Oh yeah. They say there's an underground cavern on the outskirts of town. She's kind of dressed like Esmeralda.
I see it. I don't know why, I'm also getting like Jessica Rabbit vibes.
See ya. Deep freeze.
Though way less
Deep
skippy.
freeze. Deep freeze.
Cool. But yes, this lady gets a lot more like, oh, this place is kind of crap, and people who have nowhere to go kind of go here. That. Say, you the guys that beat up the giant armor thing? No kidding? That's so cool. Well, thanks. Guy we sort of know, but sort of don't know. You need money if you want items. No matter where you go, money talks. I get the feeling he uses his money for food. Oh, what'll it be? Ooh, interesting.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do.
Lots of stuff for monies. Lots of stuff for monies.
got another Fyra ring?
Ow.
Wow.
Endgame.
I'll give him that. Because Donald's already wearing one. And a protect chain. I can sell the other two. I don't need them.
Worth some monies. Yay! More money with which to buy weapons and other things with. Things have disappeared from the shop recently. These weird noises I keep hearing. Man!
Well, he's not
Okay.
there just yet.
No.
Fire!
Yay, we set fire. Now we'll make Sid nice and warm and toasty.
Yeah. Well, I can't really do much. I haven't unlocked anything.
Stupid box. Here today in the box lifting
on.
competition is... Ow.
Really, Goofy?
Sora, those boxes kinda hurt. You may wanna not hit me next time. I know I don't have much of brain in there, but it still kinda hurts. That was great. I mentioned it earlier in the episode, and then bam.
I'm gonna try it this way and see if it works.
Let's hope that Sora's big ass feet don't break the second box. Oh.
Goofy, knock it off.
What?
Well, maybe this will work anyway, because it's a little bigger than the other one. Oh.
Right. There it is.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yay. Stupid boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I never have to see you again. The boxes are like, just you wait, you stupid kid. Our friends are gonna murder you. Yay!
Oh yeah. I got a little bit of money.
fun stuff. Loaded. Loaded for bear.
Okay. And I'll just go back into the... I'll just go into the accessory shop this time.
Cool.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna let you see, we're gonna introduce you to the Coliseum next time.